Happy 2022, everyone. Welcome to our first Dynamite watch-along of the year. We are back, and it's going to be a dandy tonight. Paige Danielson 2. I am stoked. We're also crowning our first ever TBS Women's Champion tonight, as well as Jade Cargill likely gets crowned here tonight against Ruby Soho. A couple of other matches on tap for tonight as well, and a lot of discussion. We'll be discussing in detail later this week in more podcast form, but of course I am aware of all the releases that went down today in NXT, including a couple of big names like William Regal and Road Dogg from behind the scenes, which just basically finally puts that final nail in the coffin of NXT Black and Gold. Pretty sad day, but you can't grieve forever. We got a big Dynamite coming up here as soon as Big Bang Theory wraps up. Curious how the ratings are going to do with the first show tonight being on TBS. I instinctively went right over to TNT, just not thinking. I'm like, oh yeah, TBS. So we'll see how many people across the country do that and what kind of number they pull in tomorrow. But hopefully everybody is doing well. I'll say hi to everybody that's here and knock out this early super chat from Divine Ricks. Hey, Greg, I just heard WWE released a couple of superstars. Hate to see people lose their jobs, but was hoping they released Roderick Strong. They'll probably keep Roderick just to stop that group from completely reforming over on AEW. That's my guess, but I don't know. It's pretty sad when people like this lose their job and they're finally just clearing out the rest of Triple H's remnants in NXT Black and Gold. Pretty sad, but thank you for that early $5, Divine. I appreciate that. And happy Wednesday to everybody, and Happy New Year. And I got a nice Broken Skull IPA that I'm going to crack open right now as the show kicks off. Let me make sure I can be heard before Dynamite gets going here. All right, we're looking good. All right, I feel like I need to lower my head just a bit. There we go. All right, Dynamite's going on. Same intro, right? Nothing too new. JR is back. Cheers to everybody. Happy Dynamite Day. All right, we're doing it now. Soho and Cargill kicking things off. It's got to be Jade. I mean, I'd love it for it to be Ruby, don't get me wrong, but I feel Jade. Malachi and Brian Pillman Jr., that's right. And, wow, Chris Jericho, first time on TBS since 1999. That's kind of cool. It was sit-down with Serena and JR. Wow. I feel like Jungle and Lucha were going to win the tag titles. I'm not sure if they'll do it tonight or not, though. Oh, I thought the TBS title was kicking off. I guess I misheard JR. Wow. I completely misheard Jim Ross. I would have sworn he said the TBS title was kicking things off. I just did not hear. Yeah, since this match opened the last time. So I kind of assumed tonight would be the main event. Either way, I'm not taking the belt off of Paige. I don't think this is going to be an hour match. I don't think they're going to do that twice. I was cool with the hour-long match. I was fine with it. But I wouldn't want two of them. I'd rather get a winner here. I mean, Paige is a relatively new champion. You got to put your champion over, you know? This is a great, like I said in the first time they faced, this is a great way to establish Paige, kind of a younger guy. He never was in WWE. This is a first-time world champion type of dude. He can build his legacy here, and I think a good way to do that is to have some big victories under your belt. And Danielson, these days, is about as big as they come. Yeah, I think Danielson gets his first loss here as well. The Broken Skull is good. I mean, I've had a lot of IPAs. It's pretty much your typical 7% alcohol IPA. Not too bitter. I like it. Justin Roberts. She is working tonight, Raph.
If this match reaches the 60-minute time limit, the decision will be left to our judges.
Who are the judges? Oh, God. It's Jerry Lynn. Oh, man. They had a chance here to bring some fun judges in. Jerry Lynn, Henry, and Show. I like that they're in the crowd with a clipboard. I imagine them sitting at a table at ringside. I was thinking they'd bring in Brett for this. We're going to allow Paul White and Mark Henry to score wrestling matches? All right. Hasn't won a match this year. Did you catch that on the lower thirds? That's awesome. Yeah, I'm totally putting over Hangman here. That's true. COVID could be a big factor for the lame judges. Here around town where I'm living, there's some places closed and running limited hours, small staffs. A lot of people are getting this again, so it sucks, but they're getting the variant. I just hope it doesn't screw with wrestling too badly. Man, give me a Danielson and like 1998 Jerry Lynn match. I'll take it. Angie, what's going on? Huh. Landed yourself a job and willing to work Monday nights. I hear you. I feel much better after checking out of Monday Night Raw reviews. I almost did one this week because it was kind of a big pay-per-view that took place on New Year's Day, but I still just don't trust him. You know, I'll give it some more time. I'll do some Raw reviews around WrestleMania time probably. All right, good start here to Danielson. Assuming that Page, let's say he buckshot and pins Danielson in the middle of the ring, like I'm hoping he does. What does Danielson do next? Who does he work with? Or against? Would love to see him do something with CM Punk. Maybe as a team at first. Wrestle down the road. Pretty seamless transition. I don't feel any different being over here on TBS than I did on TNT. Little Justin, my day's been fantastic. I'm off today. Pretty much I have not worked since Friday, and I don't go into work again until this Friday. So it's going to be a very light January for me. So I'll be able to put some good amount of time into YouTube. Been working on some other stuff, some videos behind the scenes, changing up some graphics, just facelift for 2022. Random stuff. And this coming Sunday, I pinned up the link there at the top of the page there, Rumble 2003 Watch Along. We did Rumble 94 this past Sunday, and it was fun. So 03 should be a blast. Oh, big dive by Page. Wow, he has moonsault this early? Good God. Oh. God, that's how you, man, makes me so nervous. Pop-up powerbomb to the apron. Page just landed right on his feet. Top rope moonsault to the floor. That's crazy. That's how you blow a knee out right there. Going to buckshot early. Going to go 1 hour last time, 10 minutes this time? That would be kind of funny, like if this match ended in 10 minutes after they went a whole hour. Big tope. Ooh. Page sold that pretty convincingly, too. I hope he's not legit hurt. Danielson and Cody would be fun. I was home last night to watch New Year's Evil. I kind of eyeballed it. I watched Braun Breakers win and shit. But ultimately, I'm just checked out at NXT. And it looks like I made the right decision because what was left of the old NXT is gone as of today. So you wouldn't think that Shawn's job is in jeopardy, would you? I wouldn't think so, but shit. Seems like they are drastically changing course.
As I said earlier, what a way to start off on TBS era here on Dynamite. We've got not
I feel like we're going to get a return, or not a return, or a either a return or a surprise tonight of some kind. Moxley, Gargano. Like, what's going to be the main event here if these guys are going now? It could be Malachi Black and Pillman, and maybe we get Wyndham Rotundo or something. Your birthday is next Tuesday. Happy early birthday. I had a birthday once. I bet you some of you have too. Have you all ever had a birthday? I get mine about once a year-ish is when mine comes. So I get a lot, actually. I'm pretty lucky. I don't know if you guys get the same amount as me, but let me know. So Black and Pillman, I'm just trying to think. I want something really exciting. I mean, not that the title match isn't exciting, but I'm kind of hoping we get some sort of big surprise tonight. And Jade Cargill and Ruby Soho. Honestly, I'd make the AEW tags the main event, and I'd switch the belts. I had predicted that Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus would win the titles. So make that the match the main and crown them. I wouldn't do Jade Cargill in the main event. But they might.
Hangman very slow to get to his feet. Usually we see him spring up immediately.
Oh, yeah, Nathan, thank you for that. Cleveland's got that Beach Bash show. Cleveland. Beach Bash. January. That's what they're naming the show? When they're basically based in Florida, they're going to go to Cleveland for Beach Bash or whatever it's called. It's fishy, and it sounds weird. Why would you make it a special event, you know? So Johnny Gargano could be coming out in 3 weeks. That would be awesome. Thanks for that, Nathan. Totally didn't even think about that. Yeah, I saw Regal is out. Don't even know what to make of that. How would you fire William Regal, especially when you've got a locker room getting younger now and even more inexperienced? It's kind of the wrong guy to be releasing, if you ask me, but whatever. I seriously doubt we're going to get another hour here, guys. I'd be very, very surprised. They got a lot of stuff advertised for tonight that they would have to cram in 1 hour in order for this to go an hour. I'm thinking at the bottom of the hour this match is over. That's my prediction.
I think there's a more respect now that Danielson has for the champion. I don't think he had respect for him last time. Whether Danielson would like to admit it or not, Hangman Adam Page stood with the American Dragon for 60 full minutes, but now Danielson
Wow.
face to us. No, Hangman held on. Oh, what a block, what a counter. Big time move by the champion. Adjusting in midair, I think he changed his strategy as far as countering while his adversary was flying through the air.
The point of the judges, usually when they do a deal like this, they used to do this a lot back in the day, is in the event that it goes to a tie, the judges are going to award the match to the winner, but I don't think it would get that far, hopefully. It's funny seeing the TBS logos on the turnbuckles. Page is busted. He likes to blade on that part of his head. I don't have anything against Cleveland, Ruben, other than the fact that it's cold as a nutsack there, and I don't know why in January that's the city you're choosing to do a beach-themed show. And I'm from Detroit, or I was born there, so I know how shitty that part of the country is, and that's why I'll never go back. But mostly it's the weather.
Don't look at me like that.
And just the dirtiness of it.
In-game purchases really add up, Jake from State Farm. Go on, get it.
Don't give up what you love. State Farm has options like Drive Safe and Save, so you get
Yeah, the Browns. Although, as a Detroit native and somebody who remains loyal to the teams, I can't really be throwing stones when it comes to making fun of how bad teams suck. So I can't really say much, but yeah, the Browns are there. I might rather have a Brown than a Lion, to be honest with you. Oh, look at Danielson having a little sip of water.
Watch a ton of medical dramas on Sling TV. Good news, her kidneys are beating.
Oh, good. Her kidneys are beating.
Including college bowl games for less.
I need tweezers, rubbing alcohol, and a Western omelet.
Be confident you can watch bowl games and the national championship.
You're gonna be fine.
Try it free. Sweet. There are lots of
It's like in Half-Baked when they have the MacGyver smoker. All right, give me a roll of duct tape, an empty toilet paper roll, and my snorkel or something like that. Or an avocado. An avocado, some duct tape, and my snorkel.
Pearl Milling Company brings home tasty, fluffy pancakes. From pancakes de campeones to los pancakes de la abuela. We make mealtime más dulce e inolvidable. Pearl Milling Company. Stack up the moments. What will you design today? A big
God, I didn't realize how badly Paige is busted open. Real bad.
With Canva, you can. Start designing for free. Canva.com.
Experience all 4 seasons in a 24-hour period. I can see that. I lived in North Carolina, which is a little further south, and we were very mild in the winters, but it would still get cold, but very hot summers too. We're out here in San Diego where I'm at now. It's more just consistent, more of a year-round average temperature that we deal with here, which can be nice and also will make you miss the seasons. Oh, wow, Nathan. That's cool. You've never even seen snow. You're heading to Michigan Monday. Well, you'll probably see it there. Cody Rhodes, the Go Big Show. I just can't imagine the world title coming down to Paul White and Mark Henry and Jerry Lynn, but
AEW Dynamite back live here on our new home of TBS. The American Dragon Bryan Danielson has been in control of the AEW World Champion throughout the break, as you saw during picture-in-picture. It took a total of both men, obviously. How could they not? Look at this headbutt and holding the hair. Headbutt, hold the hair. Repeat it. Hangman with that. Yeah, that laceration on the head. A heavy-handed shot. He absorbed it though.
oh, it's like a chop and headbutt exchange here. Super brutal.
Those are vicious blows. Hangman dropped to the knees on Chancery.
Wow. Wow. He is just all over Hangman. Jesus.
Almost unprotected elbows.
I love this Bryan Danielson. Look at, oh my God. Just ridiculous. He's so aggressive.
Danielson can wrench back on it. If he can break the grip of Hangman, we could be seeing a new champion here. Look at this. He just wants
Because Danielson, when he's speaking, when he's talking, he seems like a relatively normal, soft-spoken guy, but he fucking turns into straight-up Benoit when he's in there.
Looking on, taking notes. Appreciate their diligence. Well, being a judge, they think this. Yeah, you're right. It's not an easy.
Oh, damn, Mike, sorry to hear that. You don't have TBS or TNT? Holy shit.
In your hands. AEW will be returning to Washington D.C. for 2 live
Paige is bleeding hard. Hard.
Entertainment Sports Arena Wednesday, January 19th for Dynamite, Friday.
Oh, wow. Ooh. Nice. Paige is so strong. Excalibur's trying to finish this promo. Yeah, I know. Jesus.
Look at this. And that blood is Paige's blood.
Oh, there we go.
Turner, our senior official here, giving the 10 count to both men. Danielson up to a knee.
God, yeah, I guess, Ruben, your scenario could work, but Lynn and Bryan, one final, I don't know. I'm just not doing the 60 minutes. They got too much planned. They got the sit-down with Serena Deeb. They got 2 other title matches to do. Jericho's got to speak. And something else has got to happen. Seems like that would be a lot to cram into an hour. And given how much Paige is bleeding and we're only 20 minutes past the hour, I can't see another 40 minutes of this. Like I said, bottom of the hour is when I think this will happen. Oh, he went for a rolling.
German suplex with the bridge. No. You can see the arms, the hands are locked. Perspiration, I think, calls that cover to be interrupted. The hands were locked, but Hangman was actually bridging back on his heels and not his tiptoes. And that puts the weight further back on the shoulders of Danielson. It's what allowed Danielson to kick out. Huge crowd here tonight. We appreciate everybody joining us. Wherever you may be.
Oh, God.
You know, one thing I think this opening of the head has done, the focus for Danielson was on the arm, the right arm. And then when the
Howard, didn't that match happen? Am I imagining something, or am I remembering some sort of triple threat with Daniel Bryan and Big Show and Mark Henry? I swear that happened somewhere. I even want to say it was in a cage, but I don't know if I'm misremembering or what. But oh, wow, they stayed together. That was incredible. Oh, big post shot. That was one of the best ring post shots I've seen in a while.
trying to get a breather there, Jim, and he's getting one. That's the thing about the ring posts here at AEW. They are squared off. There's so many vicious, there's 4
Oh, I missed that AEW tweet. That's awesome. I would love for Regal to turn up there. Although him coming out there and yelling out blood and guts isn't quite as the same as War Games, but I'd still love to see him there. Paige blocking. I mean, Paige is definitely stronger than Danielson. Ooh, there you go. Yeah, it was a cage. I knew it.
3 consecutive times driving the face of the challenger into the ring post. Now you'll see what he's got left after losing all that blood. Well, the thing about it is that
I love how I can randomly remember something that normally I wouldn't remember. Like the fact that I somehow know that match exists blows my mind. I couldn't tell you who was in the last 3 fucking Royal Rumble title matches. I'd have to really think. But somehow I remember that.
Danielson looked to take away one of those champion advantages by putting the judges at ringside. Right. That time on the draw being the element, obviously. Look at this, man.
Jesus.
Hangman, this is not a world title match. A world title fight is what it is. Challenger bleeding.
I don't know if the challenger's bleeding. It might be Hangman's blood.
You can see it dripping down.
Oh, he's doing jumping jacks too. They're both bleeding now.
Continue in picture-in-picture. You won't miss a second of the action here on TBS.
Is that true? Geico's been saving folks money for 85 years?
Yeah, that's right.
Wait, so if Geico's 85, that makes you...
All right, so we got a picture in picture here. Danielson and Paige both busted open pretty good. Yeah, when shows happen on TV, commercials happen. I saw a lot of people complaining about that in the hour-long thing. I'm like, well, what'd you expect? It's TV. You're gonna have fucking commercials. Used to happen on Nitro all the time. I remember one year, I think it was they tried to extend Nitro to the beginning of whatever new show was coming out on TNT, like Robin Hood or so. I think I remember them saying Robin Hood, and then you'd have to stay tuned through the first 15 minutes of Robin Hood to get to the first commercial for them to cut back to Nitro to show the match or something. It was so weird. Dumb shit they would try. I gotta refresh my thing. It looks like I'm frozen. There we go. Okay, so Big Show beat Henry for the title, then Daniel Bryan cashed in and won the title. That's awesome. So that must have been then like 2011 then, right? Because Danielson was champ going into 2012 when he had the loss to Sheamus that really changed the trajectory of his career. Best thing that ever happened to him was smooching with AJ. You've been smooching with everybody. And then gets his head kicked off by Sheamus. Yeah, WWE lets some talent go and some backstage people, including Road Dogg and William Regal. I think another producer, a couple of pieces of talent, Diamond Mine guy, and a few others. Yeah, watch them keep Roderick, you know. But you got to think if they're going in this big sort of, revamping, makes you wonder all these pieces that were at one time close to Triple H. These are all Triple H's people. You know, what exactly is going on here? God, Danielson, look at the blood on him. Jesus Christ. Ugh. God. See, with the amount of blood here, this is why you don't need another time limit. This needs to be a finish. Oh, God. What the fuck? That has got to be such a scary move to do. So that is what, a top rope fall away moonsault slam? Is that what he calls that? Jesus Christ. How do you even do this? Imagine Scott Hall doing this fall away slam from the top rope, but he also completely rotates and makes it a moonsault. That move right there would have blown my mind. That would have been the equivalent of in 1995 when Chris Candido was doing the top rope powerbomb. To me, that was insanity. That's even nuts. Even more nuts. Nutser. Yeah, Danielson has really got a lot of blood coming out here.
That was great anticipation by Danielson that time. And what a counter by Danielson. Nothing fancy about it, but it was extremely effective. And now Danielson.
Oh. Oh. Okay. Look at. I love Danielson doing the leg shake. I don't want to hear anybody complaining about, oh, Danielson's head didn't really hit or whatever. Good. Look at Page. He's got him set here. I don't think he's going to be successful on the first buckshot attempt. I feel like we'll get a counter. Yep. Oh, he died. He just fell. Put him in the sharpshooter. Nice. Danielson, yeah. Danielson's kind of been weakened here, but he's using his wrestling. Oh, and he's just tearing at the head. Oh, my God. So violent. That's a new one. You just take your claws to where the dude's busted open. That's the way to do it. This is super bloody. TBS is like, what did we get ourselves into here? I can't see him tapping. No way. No fucking way. Come on, Paige. He did. Bryan's going to skin the cat. Should lift him right up and catch him in a tombstone. No, he's not.
At the end of the match last time, he skinned the cat right near the end. He didn't have enough to skin the cat that time. Danielson couldn't bring himself back in over the top rope. Hangman taking advantage with that high boot.
Skinning the cat is a dumb move. If you're thrown over the top, it's best just to let go. Oh, Paige successful on this moonsault attempt, and he still landed on his feet. It's probably better for energy conservation if you don't skin the cat. You just fall and slide into the bottom rope. I don't know what. Ooh. Another duck on the buckshot. Ooh. There's the knees, the running knees. Is this it? No, Paige will kick out. Kick out. We got to get some of these near falls. You know that, right? I like this. I already like this match better than their hour-long match. Yeah, I said that too, JR. God, look at the blood on Danielson's face. God. Headbutt City. Running headbutt from Danielson. Ooh. All right, we are now hitting the time limit that I thought this would go. I thought we'd see a finish right around here. Ooh. Big rolling elbow. He's going again. Yeah, another dead eye on the... Oh. Wow. Jeez, on the gotch style. And a kick out. What are they writing down? You're not supposed to be writing shit, really. Like, how are you really scoring this? I guess you're not scoring it. Both all the judges are just going to pick a winner. I mean, the good news is if Regal does go to AEW in some capacity, he's going to see a whole lot of his NXT friends there. So, without the fear of working for the crazy fucking lunatic machine in WWE. Oh, Hell's Gate. God, he's elbowing him too. Jesus. There's a big power bomb. Oof.
That's that same leg lock that John Silver used to injure Bryan Danielson. This is struggle. This is just a human struggle.
It's a human struggle. As Larry Zbyszko would say, it's a game of human chess. He always said that for some reason. I don't know why. Oh, my God. Belly to back. Looked foldy on Bryan. All right, he's loading up for the buckshot. Let's end this now. Boom. There it is. Exactly the way it should have happened. And that's exactly the way I wanted it to go. Fucking great. See now, like, for me, the first time they faced, this is what I was saying should happen. But this makes the tie and, you know, the time limit thing more easier to bear when you see that it just took 2 good times to put Danielson down. And he suffered his first loss at the hands of their champion. That's the way it should be, especially when you're a star of Danielson's caliber. He's the worst. He's the horrible human being. Right on. Good win for Hangman Page. Big win for him, too. He needs that. Got to build that legacy, you know what I mean? Smash that thumbs up button for me, too, by the way, if you don't mind. Hey, good question, Mike Witt. They didn't do the handshake thing unless they show a replay of it or something. Yeah, that was a great match.
This is already too much water. I can't swim at all. Can't do it.
Oh my.
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked it more than the hour-long match. The blood helped. The intensity of it. Bryan Danielson was just fucking insane in this thing. And now with only one loss, you know, and the loss to their champion, he can go on to do anything he wants. Am I on the right channel here? What the fuck am I watching? Yeah, I am currently, I didn't bother being off work for Battle of the Belts. It's only an hour-long show, and I'm just cool with missing that one. So. What are they doing here? Oh, they're going to light him on fire and he's going to jump? That's not that hard, really. I could do it. I don't know where that Go Big Show is filmed, but I got a glimpse of the ceiling, and it looks like an old building that WWE and WCW used to run all the time in the 90s. I have no idea if it's the same one, but looked like it. Good question, Divine Ricks. I'm not sure. I didn't think they were going to have all the belts on the line on Saturday. Did they announce something? I've been completely out of the loop. So if if AEW says that Hangman is going to be defending on Saturday, then I don't know. But all I know about is Britt Baker and Riho. That's the only match I've really been even aware of. But if it's only an hour long, it can't be a whole lot. So I kind of agree. I think Battle of the Belts should have been 2 hours, but maybe they could only secure 1 hour for TV, so they just got to do it. Angie, you wouldn't watch this new show just because Cody is on it? Yeah, fuck Cody. I kind of liked, did you see the interview that he did when he was talking about the thing with Anthony Ogogo and the promo that he cut that was just real off and tone deaf and stupid? He kind of owned up to all of it. And it was like, yeah, looking back, I was just kind of caught up in the excitement of it. It seems like every time I talk shit about Cody, I preface it with, we do like Cody here on this channel. We do. But just trying to be fair about the whole situation. But we're not a Cody basher or anything like that. It's just, we can realize and recognize some of the ridiculousness that goes on with him. So when you can look back and kind of say, yeah, that was kind of stupid. I appreciate that. So makes it easier to stomach Cody, and should make a future heel turn real exciting to watch if he ever does it, or if he just trolls us forever. All right, I'm going to refresh my stream because after that little display of Go Big Show, I've got dead air now. So there we go. Oh, the Acclaimed. Hi, guys. That's right. I knew about Cody and Sammy too, so I forgot about that one. So there's really realistically only probably room for one more match at Battle of the Belts. All right, here comes Jacob Friedman Maxwell, JFM. Glad to see he's got the Vicks Vapor Rub on his chest. That's good. I still can't believe that MJF's music was some free music from YouTube's audio library. That cracks me up. I wonder if they've since purchased the rights to it, or if they have it, or if it's still public use. I think at some point, this MJF theme, they should buy, or I don't know how you'd fucking do it. You should make a cover of it and spice it up, but give it the same tone. Sean Dean. Oh, he's 4-5 now. I was thinking he had a winning record. Triple H showing up on Dynamite. Can't see it happening. Oh, shit. Look at Punk. Wow. Punk came after him. That's funny. So you get counted out? Well, is this fair? Like, Aubrey should not be allowed to count him out with CM Punk standing in the ring. Now, does Sean Dean want to face Punk? There you go. GTS to Sean Dean. I love it. You lost, MJF. Too bad. I love it. It's like the, well, no, I don't want to compare Sean Dean to James Ellsworth, but when Ellsworth was beating AJ with like Moxley's help. Yeah.
Okay, it's bad enough. I am currently inside this cesspool known as herpes-infested Jersey. Hey, don't harp on them. They're winners. You just lost. It's gonna be real hard to fight for a title when you keep losing. You want to talk about being a loser? Everything that comes out of your mouth is fake. Everything that comes out of your mouth is fake and induces boredom. The only thing...
Shut the fuck up. Aren't they in his own hometown? Isn't he from New Jersey? I forgot where he's from.
No. You came out here last week and you said you were done with this. You said you wanted to focus on becoming a world champion. And now look at you. Where are you? Right back where you started. You want to know why? You might have these schmucks convinced you're a big deal, but I know the truth. And the truth is, deep down you know without me, you're nothing. I give you an edge. I put a chip on your shoulder. I make you relevant.
Ooh.
I call bullshit on that.
Oh, Long Island. That's right. Aren't they close to it, though? What's the difference between New Jersey and Long Island? What kind of marinara they use? I don't know what the fuck.
Come out here and claim that I'm a waste of money when you're the guy that sold Tony Khan and all of these people nothing more than a bill of goods. You ain't the guy you used to be, punk. You ain't the savior these people have been waiting for. But you know who is? Maxwell Jacob Friedman.
I mean, imagine if they do this match and Maxwell Jacob Friedman beats him.
You have such a problem with me saying I'm like Roddy Piper. You really got offended when I drummed up that comparison. So I'm just curious, PG Punk.
PG Punk.
Do you think
PG Punk, they're going to chant that? What does PG stand for? Pussy getting? Pussy getting punk. PGP. You know that's what it stands for.
to main event a WrestleMania?
Oh. Because Punk never did main event a WrestleMania, did he? Okay, now cue all the AEW haters with the tree branches up their ass sideways. I wish they would always mention WWE. Cry some more, you little bitch. Melinda, what's up? Good to see you.
Show the proper respect around here? Maybe I'll main event a Mania too.
He's been teasing jumping to WWE a lot. Punk found that to be funny. Yeah, MJF versus Brock Lesnar. I'll take that.
All I'm trying to do is kick your ass. So how about you stop talking and get in the ring?
Yeah.
Do it right here, right now in New Jersey.
I'm glad that Punk said that. He's like, all I'm trying to do is fight you. You're the one being a bitch.
You ran from me. You hid behind FTR. All I want to do is give you the beating you deserve. Listen, pal. If you think the grass is so greener on the other side, be my guest. Go ahead. Leave. Main event night 4 of the buy one get one free extravaganza.
Oh my God. Main event night 1 of night 4. Oh my God. That's awesome. Yes. Oh, next week. Say it. CM Punk versus Warlow, of course. I think something's going to happen next week with Wardlow. I think Wardlow's going to maybe step aside and let CM Punk take care of MJF.
Myself, Roddy Piper, and a worm like you is me and Piper would fight anybody, anytime. So bring on Warlow. Eventually, you're gonna run out of people to hide behind. Put you to sleep.
Wardlow, Punk next week. That was great. That was my favorite promo between the two so far. Easily. Easily. Yeah, Samoa Joe was trending today. His name, the reason Samoa Joe is trending is people are mentioning his name in tweets when talking about the releases. That's the only reason he's trending. It's like if somebody major does something, anyone associated with them also trends for a little while because people will bring it up. When Sammy Guevara announced his split from Pam, Tay Conti was trending. And those fuck nuggets actually pushed her off Twitter for a short bit until she came back. Oh, Roderick, well, thanks for telling me that. I didn't think you'd be able to hear the audio of AEW that much. I don't think there's any, no, I don't, I think I'm pretty safe with the copyright stuff. I know other people who do streams, you can hear their shit a lot louder than mine. Mine's pretty muffled, and I have the mic volume turned down. I have it more pointed towards me, but I think we're pretty safe over here. We try to do things by the rules. All right. Battle of the Belts. So Sammy and Cody, Riho and Baker, and probably something else. If it's only 2 matches, it's not much of a battle. I tagged MJF in my MJF is winless in 2022 tweet because he was out at ringside and he probably didn't see it to bury me. But if he does see it, he does bury me, I can die a happy man. So MJF, I'm hoping that you see that tweet and you let me know what a dickless little piece of shit I am and how you could whoop my ass any day of the week. I need that from you. So hook me up, man. I need you to tell me how my mom should have aborted me or whatever he would say. But either way, that was definitely my favorite promo between those two guys. Okay, yeah, I'm okay with a little bit of audio coming through. It's just I'm talking so much, I really don't think it's going to cause me too much of a problem. Haven't had any problems yet, anyway. But I'm confident if something happened that I could contact AEW and they would take care of it. I was able to get WWE to take one away that they fucked up. It's like, I know people who got connections. They'll probably hook me up with some emails if something like that happened. Knock on wood. Yeah, I'm thinking that next week with the Punk and Wardlow stuff, something's either going to boil over with Wardlow. You know, Punk could cost, or MJF could cost Wardlow the match, or, you know, Wardlow might just be kind of fed up with MJF and maybe, I don't know what he's going to do. We might not even get the match, but yeah, I would think that Punk's got to beat him. And then whatever transpires in the finish is what leads to Wardlow maybe finally blowing his stack. And that would be a good, you know, way to kind of write the story too, because then MJF has lost a big piece of his backup, and now CM Punk is like, now you got no choice, bitch. You're going to have to fight me now. All you got is your little toboggan-wearing chair carrier to protect you, and that's not going to be enough. All right, here comes Jericho. Speaking of keeping the volume down, we definitely want to keep it a little bit down during Judas, just to play it safe. While Jericho and his innocence personified is coming to the ring, where we're enjoying Bombay Fire highest quality gummies. 1,500 milligrams in this bag. They're like little Sour Patch Kids. They're pretty good. We'll eat like 20 of them. See what happens. Huh. The complete list of Jericho. I don't know. Yeah, I'm trying to think if I can envision Wardlow walking out, or if the competitor in Wardlow was going to say, hey, a win over CM Punk is going to do wonders for me, so I'm going to actually try to win. But then MJF does something, fucks up the match. God, does CM Punk hit Wardlow with a GTS? Maybe. All right, people are Judasing. I love how people hate Judas now, but like when he was using it in New Japan, everybody thought it was awesome. Now all of a sudden, people are like, I'm sick of the song. I'm like, it's not even a great song, but everybody was fine with it. Oh, look at Jericho. Did he dye his hair a little bit? That's what old people have to do. I've been thinking about dyeing my scalp or taking some skin and combing it over so it looks fuller. New Jersey. New Jersey. That was the name of like Bon Jovi's second album, and I always thought Chris Jericho looked a lot like Bon Jovi. TBS. I think it is. There's never been a TBS chant before. Wow. Thunder. Losing to Booker T on WCW Thunder. Booker T was on the Jericho Cruise and I was there a couple years ago. He did. Booker definitely cheated Jericho. And now Jericho's working with the 2.0 guys. I think anybody complaining about what Jericho, Danielson, or Punk are doing are fucking fools. Every single thing that they have done, it seems like it has been with the future in mind. And what the fuck else do you want out of a veteran, you know? How can you possibly criticize that? These guys are going to get some mic time now. I love that. Oh, the sing-along. Terrence and Phillip. Remember that time on this podcast, I was like, it's not like AEW is going out there and signing Everrise or anything. And then they went out there and signed Everrise. That was great. I didn't know that Rollins was going to be the original winner at day one. Didn't know that. Yeah, he does have a square head, doesn't he? Ooh. Pinhead. Jericho, we got to do better insults than Pinhead, man. It's 2022. Who is the guy who has a square head? A SpongeBob has a square head or something? What am I thinking of? Sorry, I don't know kid shit. Oh. Oh, who's this coming? Oh, Daniel Garcia. Whew. I was like, who's this? I thought it was Mox for a minute. Of course it was planned. Jericho didn't see this shit coming. Where's the rest of your circle? There they are. Oh, and Eddie Kingston coming down. Let's put Kingston in the circle. Might be fun. That's right, Jake Atlas, yeah. And he is now All Elite. Oof.
That thing on, Brandon?
Hmm.
Good, good. Yeah, because fellas, last
Red
week,
Dragon shirts, love it.
think about it. We whooped Orange Cassidy's ass, whooped best friend's ass, and the boys are back together. Because Kyle, I know that you didn't mean to kick me in the face. I know for a fact it was an accident, but you know it wasn't an accident? When the Young Bucks came down to make sure that we got the victory. Because think about this, guys. Together,
I'm not sure where Swagger is. Good question there.
we're a super group. This is exciting times. And speaking of exciting times, Jake Atlas. Newly signed Jake Atlas here at AEW. One of the best young stars in this business. So I think in 2 nights' time on Rampage, we get Adam Cole versus Jake Atlas. To remind Jake and anyone new coming
Cole and Atlas didn't have an NXT bout, right?
that everyone's talking about.
Unless it was on TV.
Jake, how about I buy you a one-way ticket back to Orlando? Because it's a new
Oh.
year and the same.
One-way ticket back to Orlando. Cut it, Landon. Love it. Is this Wardlow again? See, Wardlow is getting a lot of matches. It's got to be leading to something. He's at a match every week. Didn't he beat Colin Delaney last week? 22 out of his 26 singles victories have come in under 3 minutes. It's pretty impressive. Look at this guy. Who's he in the ring with? Antonio Zambrano. 2001 called. It wants its frosted tips back. Or are those in again? I don't know. I wouldn't know. I definitely know what is in when it comes to haircuts. Shaving your shit on the sides. Why does everybody do that? Everybody shaves the sides. Not one single guy doesn't shave the sides of his head. Yeah, like Wardlow needs help beating frosted tips. What the hell did you do, Sean Spears? I was looking for a spirited, competitive contest. Oh. No, Jake Atlas is not related to Tony Atlas. He's related to Road Atlas. See, Wardlow does not seem... They're like... I almost don't like the way AEW's telegraphing the whole Wardlow thing. I would have not had Wardlow even had a fucking match tonight. Like, they're clearly making it obvious that he's starting to get a little bit fed up with these fuckers. Who the hell wears a blazer with no shirt underneath other than Jerry Lawler? And that's what Spears is doing. He's not wearing his toboggan tonight, which is nice. Look at Wardlow going for another one. Ah. A fifth power bomb? Yeah, don't kill this guy. Wardlow, you don't want to be charged with murder before your CM Punk match. Yeah, Spears could use some facial hair. Peyton Royce, did you think this through, girl? Uncle Phil had the reverse haircut. Yeah, so did my dad. My biological dad looked a lot like me, but he was bald on top and he had classic horseshoe pattern around the back.
Kinder Bueno. Ding ding. It's crispy. It's creamy.
There's a picture of my folks. Oh, see, this is when my dad had hair. So this is my parents like before I was born. But my dad would eventually lose all that hair on top, and then he would just be shaved on the sides. Yeah, mom and dad. That was probably 1975, probably 1974. Probably even earlier than that, actually. It was probably like 71 or something. So, yeah. But I don't have any available picture of him with no hair.
Insurance agency help you with homeowners insurance and protect yourself from things like fire, theft, or in this case,
Water damage. Or in this case, water damage.
Now, if I had to guess, I'd say somewhere upstairs there's a broken pipe.
Geico. Save even more when you bundle home.
Yeah, they're teasing so much with the Wardlow and Sean Spears stuff that you just know it's going to come to a head. Oh, I'm going to go get another beer since I got a minute. Be right back. All right. I am back. By the way, I'm wearing my American Dragon shirt. We were supporting Danielson even though we were rooting against him. That's kind of weird. I don't think I've ever worn the shirt of a guy I'm rooting against. Kind of weird. All right. Happy Stella. I'm not gonna grow a mustache. I'm happy with my goatee. Ironically, one of the most iconic mustaches in history belongs to Tom Selleck, and I am related to him. True story.
I gotta know who oven baked my bacon. Who did it?
Who oven baked my bacon? Who would go into a Wendy's and thank them for how good their bacon tastes? I'm worried about that guy. Yeah, Sonny, everything was Sophia in the 70s. It definitely was. That had that tone to it. Everything was brown, beige, a lot of beige. Everything in my living room as a kid, like growing up, was like brown or like a weird shade of green or something, like an ugly shade of green, not a pretty bright green. A lot of yellow and just... Oh, no, I might be related to Tom Selleck, but I hate him. Trust me. Yeah, you go back and watch the old Magnum PIs. He was always wearing the Detroit Tigers hat and shit, you know?
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest scheduled for one fall is for the TBS Championship.
He's been waiting his whole life. Here we go. So that means the tag titles will, in fact, be the main event. That's good. I'm sure some people feel this should be the main event, but I feel it shouldn't. Yeah, Conor McGregor fans, Hangman, and Danielson opened up with a hell of a fight, man. About 40 minutes, bloody, and we got that victory. I like Jade's gear a lot more here than what she's worn before. How does somebody like this, that looks like her, try out for WWE and they say, nah, we're good? Explain to me how that happens. Even if she was young and like has a shitty attitude or something. Oh, see, they're all in the... She's totally winning here. She's going to crush Ruby. I didn't even know she has a daughter? With those abs? Holy shit. Jade, you left your shit out on the fucking stage, man. God save that bitch. I love it. I like Ruby that she has gear designed for the match that she's in. Ruby, don't sing your song to the ring. Jade looks great. Jade's going to win here, totally. She blocked me on Twitter. But I don't care. Because I don't want to read what the shit she posts anyway. But she's totally winning here. Who was the dude with Jade's daughter? Is that her husband? Is she even married? I would not have thought Jade would have had a kid. Oh, Jade's 29? Yeah, they're going back to North Carolina, Charlotte, at the Bojangles Coliseum. We ain't got no Bojangles out here in California. Got a couple Popeyes, though. Next Wednesday, Raleigh. That's where SummerSlam 2000 was. I left my fridge open again. Hold on. Sorry about that. I would love it if Greg would prefer a Soho victory here, but I feel like if Jade is undefeated, I would beat her in some sort of really big, epic moment. And if she has a championship to go with it. Oh, my, Ruby. Because if Jade stays undefeated and wins the title, she could essentially lose the title, but still, remain pretty strong with only one loss, All right, my stream has either frozen or just blacked out. I'm just going to refresh it. Ooh, Paul Heyman doing a big swerve and aligning with Big E. That would be interesting. Paul Heyman, at least the character on TV, seems to have a great deal of respect for Big E. So I could see that. Jim Ross, I don't like him. I don't like him either. I feel like this is the best in-ring match Jade Cargill's probably going to have, but so far I'm not that impressed with it. Oh, Mercedes. Who's coming? Thunder Rosa. Oh, that's right. She attacked Thunder Rosa last week. Get her, Thunder. I'm glad they brought in Mercedes Martinez. She's going to help that roster. That women's roster just gets better and better piece by piece, Think about where they were when AEW started. Ugh, yikes. Man, they have improved. Made huge leaps in that division.
This TBS championship match will continue in picture-in-picture, but don't worry, you will see all of it. I am Chris Light is going to the DDR program. Here we go.
All right, picture in picture. Wouldn't it be funny if we got wouldn't it be funny if Ruby Soho won during the commercial? You crown a champion and you end an undefeated streak during commercial. Hilarious. Okay, Brandon Phillips, Major League Baseball player Brandon Phillips. Don't even know who that is. Let me Google him. Oh yeah, handsome guy. I would love to see Ember Moon come in. She'd be another great name to add. With AEW, I'd almost be cautious of, the men's stars and how many men free agents and how many I sign because your roster's ballooning up. But I'd keep, I'd definitely be bringing in the Wyndhams and, guys like that and the Buddy Murphys and anybody you can. But on the women, I'd be bringing in everybody, man. Mercedes Martinez, Ember Moon, Toni Storm if she becomes available, whoever else was on that list of release stars. Those three names alone would really help the already improved roster. And I think one day it would be nice if AEW could score a big name. If they could score one of the 4 horsewomen, that would be awesome. I think we might get a Hardy Boys reunion soon. Tony Khan made mention of some sort of dream signing that they've brought in. It can't be Jeff Hardy, I don't think, because I don't think he'd be able to sign with them yet. But when you talk about a dream signing, who the fuck are you talking about? Like, what legend is still out there floating around? Jeff Hardy, Ric Flair, not sure who else, but Tony saying it was a dream signing makes me think it isn't Tony Storm, or whatever.
You're back live here on TBS with AEW Dynamite, trying to determine the first ever TBS champion. The story of this match has been the damage done to the
Ooh.
shoulder of Ruby Soho.
Ruby taking it too. She's got Jade on the ropes literally here.
Very educated feat. Remember, Jade got a first-round bye in this tournament. Ruby did not. She had to fight her way through. The opening round.
Yeah, of the 4 horsewomen, I think Sasha would be the most likely. She's already had some weird issues with WWE. She's left like twice. She's missed pay-per-views. Her cousin did a frog splash on Dynamite months back. Why not?
Too much for Ruby to overcome. Jade puts on the brakes in the corner. Oh, maybe tweaks her knee. This could be Ruby's opening here. Ruby covers far leg hook. Ruby's got that one arm is kind of protected. 12 women began this tournament. It's down to the final 2. Ruby did not get the first round bye. Jade did. One of 4 that got
Oh, yeah, Jade got a bye. I forgot about that. What is Serena Deeb going to have to say with JR? It's an interesting sit down. She's probably still pissed at Sheeta, but... Ooh, big shoulder breaker. Shoulder breaker is a very old school move. Pump kick. Ruby kicks out. Oh, North American. Yeah. That's true. So it could be Gargano or Keith Lee. Just the way he said dream made me think of this as somebody he's been a fan of for many, 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 many years. I was thinking more legend driven, but you could be right. Read between the lines there. What did AEW tweet out about Danielson's regal entrance to the ring tonight? Oh, Asuka showing up anywhere, Raw or Dynamite, would give me goosebumps. I miss her so much. Dakota Kai, I thought, had such big, bright future in WWE. Feels like she might be better off. Look at Ruby's hair. Girl, try to keep your fingers out of the light sockets. That's not what they're there for. Aubrey's thrown out. Mike stalling, as Jericho would probably call him. Oh, Ruby's got Ruby, or Jay's got Ruby. Victory roll. Oh, no way. Whew. Ooh, nice kick. Down goes Jade. Jade's down. Ooh. Damn, she almost got her.
She gave her a shot. Gave her her shot. Look at her. You can see it on her face. She knows it.
I don't know much about Simone Johnson and her training and how she's coming along. I would assume that if she's capable and good, WWE is going to want to really, really make it a big deal that she's The Rock's daughter. But I feel like she's somebody that could be kept on. They probably don't want AEW to get their hands on her. She's probably somebody that's just going to stay employed. So even if she sucks, to be honest, because AEW could bring her in, which could in turn bring The Rock in, and WWE is not going to want that. So I think Simone is going to have a job for life. Unless she's one of the names that they announce tomorrow. Otherwise, I don't think she's going anywhere. But for all I know, she is fantastic in the ring. I've never seen any footage of her working, so I don't know what to make of her. But you got to root for her. She looks a lot like her dad and Danny. I see resemblance to both of them in her. Oh, God, what the hell? She's going for a move on the top. This is going to be bad. Not good. Not good. Well, Jade won the title, but I think they meant to go to the top, and she was like, They went a little bit too big on the finish there. Too big of a spot for them to execute. But she's an undefeated champion right now, and I think that belt's going to look pretty damn sexy on Jade. My belt. Look at her little son. He's cute as shit. He's got little dreads and braids and beads in his hair. That's awesome. I had no idea she was even married or had a kid. I thought she was an immature asshole. Look how awesome that kid looks. Little AEW jacket on him. That's cool.
There are so many things to be excited about working for AEW. And one is to see this amazing rivalry evolve between yourself and Sheeta. What's the latest?
Jim, my intention from the start was respect. I wanted to wrestle civilized matches. Unfortunately, she didn't meet me there. She got some fluke victories, and I will not accept those. So from here on out, this is now about me hurting her. This is about me claiming my spot at the top of this division, where I belong.
You know, Serena, it seems to me like you're taking this awfully personally. That there's something eating at you as it relates to Sheeta. And I can't quite put my finger on it. Can you help?
Jim, let me turn it around. Let me ask you a question. Do you think there's any woman on this roster that's on my level?
I don't think so. Serena Deeb is my favorite woman on the entire roster. Everybody.
The reason that they call me the professor of professional wrestling is because I have a PhD in this shit.
Oh, they said shit.
Enough dues for every woman in that locker room. So yes, I take issue with Sheeta. Sheeta, I don't whine. I take what I want. Today, I walked into Tony Khan's office and I demanded.
I think Jade's gotten a little better. The match she had, the last one I watched her have, it was either last week or the week before, was good.
17 years of anger and frustration out on your ass to the point where you will not be walking out.
But there's really no reason why we shouldn't give Jade a shot. I mean, wrestling history has shown that, you know, a lot of times, especially with the men, as we've seen with, we could go on for days about how many guys that couldn't wrestle for shit but look like $1 million. You know, Jade is not as bad of a wrestler as some of the worst male wrestlers have been. I'll put it that way. The body guys, you know. And she's better than Tom McGee. Ooh, that's a good idea, Ruben. The way they're pushing the sheet, I love that they have a big time. Oh, it's Malachi Black and Brian Pillman. I love that we have like a pretty intriguing women's feud that's not for the championship. And it's just a personal issue between Sheeta and Deeb. So if you did a lights out match, it's going to be hard to top what Britt and Thunder Rosa did, but I'd like to see him try. That's for damn sure. All right, Brian Pillman Jr., this is your execution. Divine Ricks, thank you for the $5. I know this is an AEW watch along. Oh, that's okay. You can ask anything you want here. But since it's going to be Brock and Lashley at the Rumble, I can see WWE making Goldberg versus Roman at the Rumble. Yeah, maybe give us that WrestleMania match we didn't get a year or two ago. Goldberg again. I'd be into that. I can't see Lashley beating Brock. Not this new babyface flannel-wearing Brock. I feel like if Lashley wins, it's because Roman Reigns comes and helps him. And then he wins the title, and then you can still do Brock and Roman at WrestleMania. Just depends. Poor Brian Pillman Jr. Yes, I did, Jordan, see that Ford Bunny Ty Conti and Anna Jay street fight. Great shit. Girls were bleeding. Loved it. Love to see that side of the ladies come out. Especially those four, you know. It's just like a match that's just super crazy, over-the-top hot. You know, so to see four women like that, to be able to completely go balls out and just beat the shit out of each other, I loved. Look at Julia with the eye patch. That's adorable. Wouldn't make sense for Roman to do what? Helping out Lashley? Well, maybe it makes sense by the time we get to the Royal Rumble. You got 4 weeks of TV. Brock said he's going to be on SmackDown on Friday, which means that issue between them isn't just going to go away for 4 weeks. It's going to continue. So if something happens to piss off Roman on SmackDown leading up to the Rumble, then he shows up at the Rumble to get payback on Brock, costing him the title. It's a hell of a way to accomplish payback, cost your enemy his title. So I think it makes a lot of sense to do that. To be perfectly honest, Conor McGregor. But I kind of see what you're saying, though. If nothing happens between the two, then Roman's probably better off staying as far away from Lesnar as possible. But if Lesnar keeps fucking with him, you know, then maybe Roman does something at the Rumble to fuck with him back. Does Brian Pillman have his mullet in a ponytail? He does, doesn't he? Okay. I think Pillman's definitely improving, but if one thing is for sure, he is not his dad. Not anywhere even close. Oh, that's a good move, though. Big drop kick through the ropes. I worry that Julia Hart's out there with him. I think I agree with Nathan. She's gonna join the House of Black. I think when that mist entered her eyes, it was kind of like The Fiend and Alexa Bliss. I think it's going to be the same thing. Yeah, Lesnar could be turned on by Paul Heyman, but if Heyman turns, for what? Maybe to help Roman Reigns, you know, screw Lesnar, and then to reveal that he was really with Roman the whole time, unless Heyman wants to take Brock on. But then where does that leave MVP? Oh, good eye there, Nathan. Julia's turning, black shirt under the jacket. Probably right. I don't think Malachi, needs any help to beat Pillman Jr., but
By adding 33% more pepperoni.
Oh, that sounds good.
Walk in and walk out with the new Hot Ready Classic with 33% more pepperoni. Pizza, pizza.
I don't even think I've heard little Julia speak in in an interview before, her voice is surprisingly deep. Maybe she's possessed by a demon.
It seems like she's got it, but she might need an extra hand later.
Neil, definitely some retro reviews coming. A lot of watch-alongs we've been doing right now. Those have been a lot of fun. But yeah, I got a couple of retro reviews I'm doing for WrestleMania time and stuff here early in the year. So yeah, stuff is coming. I don't know about champion versus champion at WrestleMania. Because if it's not a unification, then what's the point of doing the champion versus champion, you know? For one guy to have two belts and then just immediately cough one up 3 weeks later or 1 week later or whatever. That's why I didn't like when they did it with Becky. Because I'm like, it's not a unification, so how long can she realistically hang on to both belts? Not long.
There are lots of ways to love that chicken from Popeyes. Like our sandwich and our nuggets. Both are marinated for 12 hours and freshly prepared, so every bite is crunchy and juicy. Get them today for only $3.99.
Yeah, we got this pitcher here, and Pillman Jr. is hitting some offense. He just nailed Black with a suplex there.
He will come every day to help me walk again. And now I'm back. This is a reminder.
Yeah, good point. Heyman told Roman that he's protecting him from Brock, so maybe this is Paul's way of doing that.
On TBS, Bryan Pillman Jr. trying to fight through the pain against Malachi Black, but Malachi on target with those kicks. Pillman, though, rolls him up. High stack. No, that's what Bryan's got to do. He's got to look.
Oh, Pillman.
Because you never know when that's going to happen. Yeah, that roundhouse kick from the Dutch Muay Thai striker. As we see Julia Hart looking on. This undoubtedly for Julia.
Isn't Julia usually out there in like a cheerleading deal? Does she ever wear that coat? So yeah, that makes me think there's going to be a reveal.
Lovely young lady didn't deserve the treatment she got from Malachi Black.
Maybe she'll black mist. I bet you she'll spit in Pillman's face.
Malachi Black's opponents. Malachi bringing Pillman up. Pillman holding on to that leg. And just a right hand. A clubbing right hand by Pillman. Pillman, Irish whip into the ropes. Ducks the clothesline attempt. Elbow strike by Pillman.
Bryan's got to figure out how to get the shoulders down of his adversary for 3 seconds. Flash on flash, you can hear it.
Pillman so desperate for a revenge. The adrenaline.
I do love how Julia's wearing that eye patch. That's awesome.
Malachi two. Go.
Not sure that was a little variant of several throws there, Excalibur.
It certainly was. You see Julia Hart. I mean,
He's worried.
she has been usually, we've seen a much more vibrant, much more buoyant Julia Hart.
Yeah, even the announce team is making it known about Julia.
You take a big chance. Sometimes seemingly unnecessarily. And then sometimes the human element comes in. And that's what we got right here.
And that's it. Goodbye, Pillman. Mm-hmm. I think Julia's going to do something here. Look out, girl. I was wondering why she came out there. I'm like, is that a good idea? Oh, who's coming out? Ooh, what the hell's going on here? Is it going to be Wyndham or something? Or just something stupid? Or is Julia going to have her shit taken out? Oh. Nope. Oh, now they're in the ring and he's out? That's all they did? You can't turn the lights off on us like that. Well, that's boring. Oh, Ruby interview. This will be cool. Oh, God, Britt's here. Oh, that'll be good.
You know what? That's big talk coming from someone who can't seem to win a match without the help of these two broads. Come to think of it, you've never beaten your opponent, Riho, at all, with or without their help. So why don't you go prepare for your match on Saturday and leave me
I like Jamie Hayter's cow print. There in Jersey is probably cold as balls there. Oh, now they're going to beat up Ruby? Who's this? Oh, it's Riho. Ruby, 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 Riho. Yeah. Britt's going to beat her, too.
But coming up this Friday night, AEW Rampage, Tony Khan has made it
Oh, Adam Cole and Jake Atlas.
Jake Atlas one-on-one. Plus, no rules, no disqualification, no holds barred. Daniel Garcia 2.0 versus Eddie Kingston, Santana Ortiz. Plus, the cold-hearted Hook goes one-on-one with Aaron Solo. And let's hear Solo and QT Marshall of the Factory.
Everyone's talking about the new sensation.
QT loves them bowling shirts, doesn't he? Is that all he wears?
Everything from me at my school. I mean, that little delinquent used to do nothing but show up late, leave early, eat chips, and stretch people. I can't comprehend
That little delinquent.
because his dad is such a great guy to deal with. But there's one guy he didn't stretch, and that's Aaron Solo.
Hook, stretch me if you can. Survive if I let.
Oh, Hook's going to fuck you up, boy. I'm here to tell you right now. R.I.P. Aaron Solo. Because you're about to get your ass holo kicked. That's for sure. Battle of the Belts. Baker. Riho. I'm low-key looking forward to Sammy and Cody, too. And CM Punk. Oh, there we go. Sheeta and Serena Deeb. I'm ready for that one. How would they just beat the shit out of each other? Hobbs against Dante. Here we go. Tag team titles up next. I had originally picked Jungle and Luchasaurus to win the titles whenever the tag team title match happened. So if it's a main event of a Wednesday, this is where I'm doing it.
Welcome to America's #1 battery destination, AutoZone. More batteries for you.
What will you design today? A big idea, a new opportunity, an inspired community. With Canva, you can. Start designing for free at canva.com.
You're at the bar right now. Lots of windows, great light. Yes, I hear.
We're going to get a pretty fair amount of time, too, on this tag title match by the time we come back from commercial. We're going to get at least a 15-minute match here, maybe more. Probably more. I'd say an 18-minute match is what we're likely to get. Yeah, I'm with you, Victor. I got Jungle and Lucha. I just put my prediction up on Twitter. The Twitter.
Into it. TurboTax Live.
You play like a pro. Now let's fight stains like a pro. With Persil Oxy. He fights tough stains and cleans better than the #1 selling Oxy. Persil Oxy. Boom.
You booked a sunny Verbo ski chalet with endless
You got to wonder, too, if there's going to be some weird interference from the heel Malachi Black costing the Luchas the title against another babyface team. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Neil, I've watched Cobra Kai Season 4 twice. I've watched all 10 episodes 2 times each just to make sure I caught every little Easter egg, every little everything. And I'm stoked, and I'm really excited for Season 5. It's already wrapped filming. It's in production, so we might even not have to wait a year. Maybe this summer. post generally for shows takes like 4 months. So it'll be ready for them to give it to us real soon. It's just a matter of when they want to.
Goes straight to the double Whopper Junior with piping hot small fries, 4-piece crispy nuggets, and a refreshing small drink. Can you believe you get all this for only $5? The $5 Your Way meal, only at Burger King.
Oh, yeah, or a Christian heel turn. That is true, Mike. Because he did say he was going to turn on them. Oh, wait, I got to turn this down. Yeah, speaking of keeping your volume down, let's do it on this song for sure. You like how I dealt with a hater? Well, that's one thing you got to remember about people. Is anybody taking that much out of their time, that much time out of their own life to try to tear you down? Speaks volumes to the type of life that they must live. So I take comfort in that. Knowing that I'm living my best life and they are miserable and will die lonely and forgotten. So I do not engage most of the time because there's no point. Yeah, Christian is out there, so I can kind of see the heel thing. So it's either going to be tag title change or Christian heel turn. It won't be both. Jurassic turning heel? I don't know. I was trying to talk. I love the Joker stuff on Penta. That's awesome. Yeah, the Luchas left the ring just to do their entrance again. I thought we would come back to see them in the ring. I was talking. I was trying to talk. Or when I was coughing, my eyes are watering. Either that or I'm just really sad to see the Lucha Brothers come to the ring. They're my favorite. It's still real to me, damn it. I'm pretty sure people in WWE have done this. You know what's sad is I didn't watch any of Wrestle Kingdom the last 2 days. Despite being a subscriber to New Japan World. I guess I should cancel that. Yeah, I can't see Jurassic turning heel. I can't see Jungle Boy as a heel yet. Penta's gear just looks outstanding. Have we gotten this one-on-one? Jungle Boy's wearing some snooker tights out there, kind of. I'd be cool with giving me like Jungle and Phoenix on like Rampage one night. I heard Shibata's match was one of the only bright spots of the entire show. Yeah, the first night wasn't getting like very solid reviews from people, so I wasn't sure if I was even going to bother watching it. Trying to simplify my life a little bit here in 2022, and I think maybe New Japan and NXT going to be taking kind of a back seat. Not going to be paying too much mind of that. Going to stick with AEW and WWE just for my own sanity. That Joker gear is just a trip to me. Oh, he's going to take the glove off to do the thing. Why is Lucha not kicking his head off? Oh, my God. Luchasaurus just let him do that? I would have kicked him before he was even done taking that glove off. Ow. I think Okada in AEW will be a reality at some point. Oh, there's Jungle. Where's he going? What are they doing? Oh, are they going to do the dance thing? Do it. Oh, okay. I thought they were all going to do the Phoenix and Jungle. Wow, that was very elaborate. I think Phoenix and fucking Jungle Boy are on a tag team. Oh, ooh. Ooh, big German to Penta. Look at Luchasaurus in there wrestling. Nice. We still got a lot of time left. We have 13 minutes left in this match. I think they could really turn it on here. Another reason why I would put the belts on Jungle and Lucha is because that would mean the final pillar has not won a championship yet. 3 of the 4 pillars have won a title, but not MJF. And Punk could use that as promo fuel. Oh, my stream has frozen again. During a Go Big Show commercial? How dare you make me miss that?
I tried a laxative that's both gentle and fast.
Great tasting Dogalac soft chews works naturally with the water in your body in as little as 30 minutes.
Although MJF, I guess, has won the Dynamite Diamond, but that doesn't count.
Introducing Wendy's new hot and crispy fries. Preferred almost 2 to 1 over McDonald's. Try them today, only at Wendy's.
This is a trippy, was it Whole Foods or something, that commercial? Oh, I was about to say, that looks like Whole Foods. It is Whole Foods. I was right.
Kinder Bueno. Dame
Al Slavinsky, what was I doing? What was I doing when Kip Sabian came back? How do I have no concept of that? Where was he? How did I miss that? I completely missed Kip Sabian coming back. So I don't think it happened. I think you're imagining it. Miro, I think, is nursing a little bit of an injury, but they are taking their time bringing him back, too. He only came back briefly just to be a replacement for Moxley. So had that not happened, he probably wouldn't have been on TV at all. I think when he comes back, maybe Lana should be with him. Why not? Why not? Oh, Miro's filming a movie. That would explain it. Hook a future TNT champion? Yeah, probably. He'll probably be TNT before he'll be World, so. Oh, I just missed the whole thing, Al. Sorry.
Back live here on TBS for the first time ever with our main event on Dynamite. Jungle Boy uses quickness trying to make the tag out to Luchasaurus. He was just centimeters away, but a comebacker lariat. That was desperation.
Oh. Huh. That's funny. Well, I'm completely illiterate on any Kip Sabian stuff. I don't know how I missed it or didn't notice it, or if I saw it, I was zoned out and tweeting or something. Who knows? But I didn't see whatever the fuck y'all are talking about. Greetings, Damon. What's up, man? From Charleston. Right on. We've talked about Charleston before. Love it down there. Lucha's pinballing both of these guys here. Oh. Ooh, that was innovative. Sometimes I feel a lot like Jim Ross. When I see a move, I'm like, oh, okay, that was kind of crazy. I don't even know what to call that. I'll let Excalibur handle it because I don't know what the fuck. Look at Jungle. Title's on the line here. You got to do. Oh. The Dudleys. Jim Ross. Wow. God. That was incredible. God, these guys are cutting it close. That move that Jungle Boy did just then, whatever the fuck it's called, was a lot like Hangman's fall away moonsault slam thing from the top. It's like, Jesus, how do you walk away from that with your life intact? And holy shit is right. Jesus. Phoenix with a sunrise. Or a destroyer, whatever they're called. God. Made in Japan. You got to tuck your head. God, these guys are just playing with fire. Their necks and heads are inches from catastrophe here. Wrestling's got the craziest characters. Randy Savage, Ultimate Warrior, Kip Sabian. I hear you. Think of all the badasses wrestling has seen, like Brock Lesnar and Bobby Lashley and Abe Knuckleball Schwartz. The lights are out. Now they're back on. Lights are out. The lights, if they made that mistake, then fans seem confused. Well, was the lights out a botch, or was it a tease? Or did somebody miss their cue and hit the lights too early and they're supposed to go out later again? Wow. Oh, my God. Double underhook, kind of apron, double arm DDT pile driver type of thing. And there's their finish. My stream just froze and jumped ahead, so I missed the move, but I saw the near fall. Abrahantes has got the table out there. He's getting crazy. They're moving furniture. We got 4 minutes left still. Oh, the lights teased twice for Black, so yeah, he might be bringing Brody Lee or Wyndham. I don't know. We'll see. What's going on here? We got like 3 minutes left. Ooh, big kick. Oh, they're trying to get Lucha through the table. Oh, he blocked it. Nice. Oh, Phoenix is going for a run. Oh, my God. Jesus. Lucha even jumped off with him and just drove him into the table. I've never really seen it done like that before. Normally, when you do a table bump, you kind of just let the guy fall through it, but he just drove him with his hand. That was awesome. There we go. Unprettier. Nope. Missed. Or kill switch, excuse me. Oop. Made in Japan countered into a victory roll. Told you. Oh, Phoenix broke his arm? Shit. I didn't notice that. Good. I'm happy. That's what I said was going to happen. Mom and his sister. Good for you, Jungle. How bad was the broken arm? I even saw the replay and I didn't notice. Actually, I think I can hit the rewind button. Oh, here, they're going to show it here. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh. Oh, my God. Oh, that makes me sweat. Oh. Jesus Christ. That is one of the most horrible things I've ever seen. I feel bad for Jungle. That was so horrible. God. Everybody's looking on. It's like if I'm Luchasaurus and I've won my first championship, I'm in the ring celebrating. I'm also probably just filled with an extreme amount of guilt. Oh my God, he just broke his arm in half. Oh, that was awful. I like that all the other teams are out on the Man, thank you for that $2. Nathan, was not supposed to end that way. Probably not. There was probably supposed to be some other finish. I don't think they would have called an audible on the tag team titles switch, would they? I think the winners were scheduled to be Luchasaurus all along, but they might have changed the finish after that table bump. My God. Yeah, it was not good. Anyway, good Dynamite tonight, I think. Brand new tag team champions, Jungle Boy and Luchasaurus. Jade Cargill crowned TBS champion, and Hangman Page got a clean win over Danielson with a puck shot lariat right in the middle of the ring, just how we wanted it. So, pretty good night. My God, all thoughts here tonight are with Phoenix. That was a gnarly injury. He took a nasty table bump at the end of that show. And during the replay, you literally saw his arm bend and snap completely the other direction. That doesn't even look like a normal broken arm. That looks like he needs a new arm. And that scares the shit out of me. So hopefully Phoenix is okay, and we'll be okay eventually. But that's going to be the end of Lucha Brothers as a team for at least a year. So that is sad. It was up there with the Tom Segura and Sid Vicious bad. It really is. It's up there. So anyway, I appreciate you guys hanging out here tonight as well. My next scheduled podcast is for Saturday, but I think I'm going to get some mic drops on the channel in the next couple of days because there is some stuff to talk about. So you guys have a great rest of your Wednesday night. Thank you so much for being here, and we will catch you soon back on the channel. So make sure you subscribe on your way out the door. Y'all